Welcome back to an update video. It's your girl, Chi.
And your boy, Greg.
It's Monday, May 10th, and we are officially 10 days into our Jieun Greg raise their salaries to become fully funded independent artists campaign.
Woo!
Last week was crazy. We were totally blown away by all of your support, and we now have 5 new incredible humans joining our Patreon family.
We also raised $150 in monthly giving last week.
Yes!
We went from $468 to $614 per month. That means we're already 15% of our way to our goal.
This week's Patreon family shoutouts go out to
Diyaa,
Capil, Philippe, Lazaro, Phil Porter, Sally Chelliah, and Melissa Lessmann. We now have 41 new patrons in our Patreon family.
We have 20 days until the end of the month. And this week, we're hoping to make it to $1,000. And with your help, we think we can make it.
We're gonna make it to $4,000 by the end of the month, okay? We wanna highlight our newest patrons and welcome them to the family.
Diyaa saw us perform at the ICASU conference last year. ICASU stands for East Coast Asian American Student Union, and each year they host conferences and invite hundreds of Asian American students from colleges all across the East Coast. And last year we had the privilege of performing at that concert, and that's where we met Diyaa, and she's been a fan of ours ever since. Thank you, Diyaa, and welcome to the family.
I met Philippe working at Liberty North Korea back in 2012. We were both nomads for Liberty North Korea, which meant we were traveling interns. He now lives in San Diego with his wife, Diyaa, with his son, Reese, and with his pup, Beignet. Philippe is the creative director at Plant with Purpose, an environmental justice nonprofit active in 8 countries across the globe. He also has an incredible blog that you should definitely check out at philippelazaro.com. Philippe also wrote a book, like a real book. If Not for Second Chances by Philippe Lazaro. Go check it out. Just in case anyone was wondering, he's an Enneagram 7. I met Phil in 2014 when I was working for Liberty North Korea when I went to Syracuse University to do a presentation, and he was one of the students. 1 year later, he flew out to California to work as a Link intern. And now he's a part of our Patreon family. Welcome, Phil. Sally and I went to high school together in Northern Virginia, but we have not talked, I think, since graduation in 2006, which was like 500 years ago. And so to see her sign up for Patreon was a total surprise, and we're just so excited to have you as a part of our Patreon family and to catch up and see what you're doing these days. Melissa is my girl. She goes to church with us, and she is incredible. She's an incredible artist. She is a prayer warrior. She's incredibly kind and generous, and we are so excited to have her part of our Patreon family. Last week, we shared our first Patreon testimonial on Instagram, highlighting one of our longtime friends and longtime patrons, Matthew Chunsuk Ha. We've been friends with Matt since 2012, since working together at Liberty North Korea, and he's been a patron of ours since 2017. This is what he said.
I decided to support Jieun Greg on Patreon, not only for being old friends, but also because I'm truly inspired by the art and message they share through their music. Since we first met, Jieun Greg have encouraged and even challenged me to be true to who I am, even if it meant going beyond my comfort zone. As they have been inspirational to me, I wanted to help on a consistent basis that allowed them to continue this work, so that others who are less familiar with their music and their incredible personalities can see and hear what has helped me so much. This week, we're rolling out our first episode of our podcast, Kajok. If you're already a member of our Patreon family, head over to patreon.com/Jieun Greg, and you can listen to that episode because it's already posted up there. The episode airs this Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that, and you can find it wherever you listen to podcasts. Alright guys, that's it for this week's video. Let's get to $1,000 by the end of the week. If we make it to $1,000, I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups with these spaghetti arms. Head over to patreon.com/Jieun Greg and sign up today for $1, $5, whatever you want to give. All right, in the spirit of hype, we do this thing after every band meeting, after every, morning talking time and prayer time we do with each other. We do this thing, we wanted to invite you in on that with us. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3,
4. 1, 2, 3. Aja, aja, 1, 2.
All right, $1,000. We'll see you guys.
Let's do it.
1,000 push-ups. Spaghetti arms. She's gonna dance like this. Woo.
See you next week.